and welcome to Exploring Peru and Beyond with Phyllis.
Hello again. I love making these videos because not only do I get to share my adventures with you, my friends, but I also get to relive every experience and learn more as I do my research and share that too. Thanks for coming with me again to the Sacred Valley in Cusco, Peru, to the heart, the navel of the Inca Empire, to what's commonly known as the Moray agricultural terraces. But don't be misled. These terraces, or andenes in this case, are about far more than growing local crops in the impossibly steep terrain of the Andes, although they are still used today for just that purpose throughout Peru because they work so well. But this is where the Incas developed advanced agricultural techniques and selective breeding to feed their vast empire. We know that the Inca inherited much of what previous civilizations built, in this case the Wari, who preceded them, who were themselves skilled agriculturalists who constructed canals to irrigate terraced fields. It's extremely difficult to know for certain who came up with what and who built upon that knowledge. But let's see what these terraces are really all about.
The Moray agricultural terraces are only about 5 miles west of the Maris salt mines. Check out that video too if you're interested. I'll put the link in the description. If you're visiting one, why not visit both? Resembling amphitheaters, there are 3 main complexes of 12 levels of concentric terraced rings that descend up to 490 feet deep. These terraced levels contain sophisticated underground irrigation canals like those found at Machu Picchu and many other sites. There's a difference of approximately 53 degrees Fahrenheit from the top to the bottom, and we definitely felt the difference as we worked our way down and back up again. They took responsibility for feeding their empire of around 10 million people, as well as enhancing their own diet. Reminds me of Monte Sierpe, and I'll link to that video as well. To do this, as I said, they planted seeds here from each culture, but these people were from wildly differing climates, everything from hot and dry to tropic and humid to temperate and cold in the Andes. Archaeologists say the Incas worked with hundreds of plant species and multiple soil types not found locally. And apparently they found seeds still within what remained of the seed bank. Whether viable or not, I don't know. They collected seeds from all the peoples they absorbed into their vast empire, whether peacefully or through conquest, and developed these terraces according to the specific climate from which each originated, effectively making every level into an individual microclimate to cultivate and acclimate a huge diversity of crops. Factoring in the angle of the sun at any given time and the resulting level of heat, along with the altitude and overall temperature on crop growth at each level, the Inca were able to determine the best conditions and practices for each crop at high altitudes and genetically alter the seeds accordingly. I think we can give them credit for having perfected the art. Their own staples included potatoes, corn or maize, quinoa, amaranth, tubers, pumpkins, coca leaves, medicinal herbs, and more. Potatoes. They developed anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 colorful varieties depending on which source you believe. For some reason, I was fascinated with the Inca floating steps. They're simple, structurally sound, even though they're simply wedged into the ground without any mortar, and they were often arranged in artistic patterns. Not all of the terraces have been restored, and this, I was told, was intentional so that visitors can see something closer to what they found. Sometimes those of us who are totally, even obsessively, fascinated with megalithic structures, the mysterious cyclopean architecture found all over the world that far predates the Inca and any other known civilization, that we may not give these cultures their just due. The Incas were, in their way, brilliant architects themselves who had a sophisticated understanding of environmental engineering and agricultural science, even if they did inherit some of that knowledge. They also did brain surgery, but that's a video for another time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more.